Vote for Mr. Rhythm, raise up your voice, and vote for Mr. Rhythm, the people's choice. You'll be happy with them, take my advice, and vote for Mr. Rhythm. I'm voting twice, everyone's a friend of his. His campaign slogan is, change your woe into a woody-ho. Vote for Mr. Rhythm, let freedom ring, and soon we'll all be singing of the swing. Now when I say I vote for Mr. Rhythm, you all know I mean Chick Webb. That's all my friends I came to state. Now listen to a noble candidate. Now that's the platform we're running on. We promise to swing it from now on. Fellow citizens, all right, follow me. Vote for Mr. Rhythm Jamboree. Everyone's a friend of his. His campaign slogan is, change your woe into a woody-ho. Vote for Mr. Rhythm, let freedom ring, and soon we'll all be singing of the ice swing, of the ice swing, of the ice swing. Kind of a haphazard ending there, fun song. And it's about, well, it was played, Ella Fitzgerald sang this when she was 19 years old. She was a teenage singer in Chick Webb's band, who, look Chick Webb up on Wikipedia, because he was an amazing talent that came out of tragedy. When he was an infant, a young child, he fell down some stairs in his house and crushed some vertebrae in his back. And that was been, 1910s, somewhere in there, because he died when he was in 1939 at the age of 34. And so surgical techniques must have been extremely primitive, especially around the spine and the nerves and all that. And the doctor at that point in time said that perhaps taking up a musical instrument would help him stretch his bones or make his bones more pliable or something. And so he took up paper route, delivering papers or selling papers on the street, whatever it might have been, and raised enough money on his own to buy a drum set. So at age 11, he started playing drums. Age 17, he moved to New York City, got involved in music there, and ended up with his own band. His spine condition ended up becoming what they call it, tuberculosis of the spine. So it kind of crippled him. He looked like he had a hunched back. Amazing talent, but sadly died at age 34. But this arrangement that I made up is off of the arrangement that Chick Webb's band plays and Ella Fitzgerald sings, and it's in the same key. So you can play right along with it. It's the key of G. There's nothing too difficult in this song, except there are a couple of bar chords, and I played the whole thing in bar chords, and probably sloppily so. Just because it's a fun song to move along, and I probably went too fast too. So that's enough of my apologies of having fun. But no matter what you do, there's a couple chords in here that you're going to play bar chords, at least one, and that is a B minor. And a B minor is barred at the 2nd fret. And you're going to take your ring finger, at least this is how I do it, and put it on the 4th string, 4th fret. That's a B minor. Now you could cheat a little bit here and play a B minor 7, which is barred at that 2nd fret. The next chord coming up is an F sharp 7. So here we have a F7, and we sharpen it up. There's our F sharp 7. And we can also do that if we bar it and make an E7 shape. Sometimes we don't think about what these shapes originate as. But if we slide these fingers down, these 3, and make an E7 shape, and it feels really weird making those fingers make that because we're used to including this guy. Make that E7 shape and we slide it up 1, there's an F7, right? It just looks different than you normally play it. Sliding it up 1 more is our F sharp 7. So you can go from that B minor to a F sharp 7 right there. Otherwise, I'm not going to go into too much of how I played this, other than I played it. We have a G, which is an F shape, up to a G7, which is that F sharp 7 shape. a C, which is an A or a B flat or a B. Up to here is a C. A C minor 7 is barred at the 3rd fret. Let's see what else might be here. And a D7. And I also played an A7 here, which is probably the trickiest chord in the whole arrangement for a lot of people anyway. And that is because you're going to take a G7 shape and slide it up. And right here would be an A7. So that's probably the trickiest because we're not used to getting these 3 players in the game. You can play this in the open positions. Vote for Mr. Rhythm, raise up your voice. And right there I just throw my pinky up on that 3rd fret. Voice. And vote for Mr. Rhythm, the people's choice. You'll be happy with them. Take my advice and vote for Mr. Rhythm. I'm voting twice. And like I say, this is in the same key as the Ella Fitzgerald Chick Webb version. So you'll be able to play right along with it and have a jamming good time. There's 2 parts in here where they break into an instrumental. And basically it's repeated back from that verse that says, now when I'd say I'd vote for Mr. Rhythm. So it's G, G7, C, C minor 7, G, E7, A7, D7, G. They repeat that twice, I believe. And you can just play around with it, have fun with it. I call it a framework for fun. Now it's up to you to have fun with that framework. Go to UkesterBrown.com, get the song sheet for Vote for Mr. Rhythm.